Ever wondered if your puppy's cold, wet nose is a sign of health or something to be concerned about? Or maybe you've noticed it's a bit dry or warm at times and started to wonder, is something wrong? Well, let's clear up the mystery of your puppy's nose. A puppy's nose is naturally cold and wet, and this is actually a good thing.
But why?
Well, the moisture helps to enhance their sense of smell by trapping scent particles in the air, making it easier for them to sniff out and explore their surroundings. Plus, the coolness comes from the moisture evaporating, which helps regulate their body temperature. So, a cold, wet nose is usually a sign of a healthy puppy. Now, let's talk about those moments when your puppy's nose feels dry. It's not always a cause for alarm, but it's important to keep an eye on it. A dry nose could be due to environmental factors. If your puppy is in a dry or warm environment, their nose may naturally feel drier. Dehydration. If your puppy isn't drinking enough water, their nose may dry out. Illness. Sometimes, a dry nose can signal that your puppy isn't feeling well. If your puppy's nose is both dry and warm, and they show other signs of illness, like lethargy or lack of appetite, it's a good idea to check with your vet. A warm nose isn't always a sign of trouble either. Just like humans, your puppy's nose can warm up after physical activity or a nap. It's totally normal for a puppy's nose to be warmer than usual after playing or spending time in the sun. However, if a warm nose is accompanied by other symptoms, like a decrease in energy, loss of appetite, or coughing, it could indicate that your puppy might be sick. Always keep an eye out for changes in behavior. If you're ever worried about your puppy's nose, don't hesitate to check in with your vet. They can help determine if it's just a harmless dry spell or if it's a sign of something more serious. To sum it up, a cold, wet nose is usually a sign of a healthy, happy puppy. But if it's dry, warm, or your puppy shows other signs of illness, it's always best to consult a vet. Your pup's nose might not always be cold, but that doesn't mean they're not still adorable and full of love.